They say time changes everything, but the human heart? Thoughtfully. That stays the same. This is the story of a young man who had everything, yet wanted more. It's not set in the dusty streets of ancient Israel, but in the bright, busy world of 2025, filled with smartphones, social media, and endless dreams of success. We call it the Prodigal Son in 2025. Meet Daniel, 22 years old, smart, ambitious, and tired of being told what to do. He lived with his father, Mr. Andrews, a man who built his small business from nothing. Daniel had grown up in comfort, a good school, a car, even a steady allowance. But Daniel didn't want comfort. He wanted freedom. He looked around and saw influencers making millions, people his age flying around the world, flashing cars and posting hashtag hustle life. He thought, why should I wait for my dad's blessings when I can create my own path? So, one evening at the dinner table, Daniel said calmly, Dad, I think it's time I do my own thing. I know you have your business, but I want my share, my inheritance. I can manage it better. His father looked at him, long and quiet. You think money is the key to freedom? Daniel nodded. His father sighed deeply. If that's what you believe, son, then take it. But remember, wealth without wisdom is a storm waiting to happen. Daniel smiled. I'll be fine, Dad. Within a week, Daniel transferred his share into crypto, invested in NFTs, and booked a one-way ticket to Dubai. For months, his Instagram lit up. Rooftop parties, fancy hotels, designer shoes, and motivational quotes under every post. He called it living his best life. But behind the camera, Daniel was slowly losing control. The market crashed. His partners disappeared. And soon the only messages he got were from debt collectors. One night, in a small, dimly lit apartment, Daniel stared at his laptop, his crypto wallet showing almost nothing. He whispered, how did it all go wrong? To survive, he took a job cleaning offices at night, the same offices where he once hoped to be CEO. His friends stopped replying. His followers dropped, and slowly the noise faded, until all he had left was silence. But in that silence, something began to stir. A memory, a smell, the way his dad's house used to feel warm at dinner, how his father never shouted, even when disappointed. Daniel dropped his mop, sat on the floor, and whispered, I don't deserve it, but I just want to go home. So he booked a cheap flight back. The whole journey, he practiced his speech. Dad, I messed up. I don't deserve to be called your son. Just hire me as one of your workers. As the taxi pulled up to the familiar gate, his hands trembled. He almost turned around, but before he could, the door opened, and there stood his father, older, still, but smiling. Daniel, he said softly. Daniel fell to his knees. Dad, I've sinned. Against you. Against heaven. I'm not worthy. Before he could finish, his father knelt beside him and hugged him tight. My son, he whispered, you were lost, and now you're found. Tears flowed freely, not from guilt, but from grace. In 2025, people still chase freedom in the wrong places. In the next trend, the next investment, the next version of success. But like Daniel, we eventually learn that true freedom isn't the power to do whatever we want. It's the strength to come home when we've lost our way. Because no matter how far you've gone, the Father's love doesn't expire. It doesn't block you. It doesn't unfollow you. It waits, patiently. So if you've been running, maybe it's time to come home too.